Way too hot. Oh god. Okay. Okay. I've got a cup of tea and some shortbread because we've got a lot to talk about. I will finish the shortbread though before I actually start talking. This is Willow vs Allergy, and today we are concluding the series. Those are words I never thought I'd say, oh my god. It's safe to say this project has been a lot, so for me to actually get to this point, I'm very proud of myself. I know I still have a long way to go, but you know, small celebrations, small celebrations. I've decided to end this vlog series where we started it, asking the question, how hard is it with multiple allergies to be served in a UK restaurant? And hopefully we've done enough to be able to answer that. It's been a little crazy. We've managed to sit down in restaurants, we've been turned away from restaurants, we've been to Nando's way too many times. But hopefully all those different scenarios have painted us a picture of what allergies are like and what to do in a situation when you have allergies. We have been on a journey. We have looked at 9 restaurants. There have been challenges, there have been opportunities, there have been positives. There's been a lot. At the start of this project, I had to shove away a lot of bias. As someone that's grown up with allergies and going into restaurants and being turned away because places just couldn't accommodate for you, you begin to just get into a mindset where you think that is all that's going to happen. At the beginning of this project, I thought that the only restaurants in the UK I was going to be able to go to were Nando's and McDonald's. I was expecting to be turned away from almost all of the restaurants that we looked into, which meant that when it came to actually visiting them, I had to shove away a lot of bias and move on and go in and ask if I can be served, and be prepared to ask my questions and get some food or go to Nando's or McDonald's. If you had told me 2 years ago that the footage that you got won't just be you being able to sit down in a Disney restaurant, you will be able to sit down in a UK food place, I would not have believed you. And I think that that's a big step forward. Some restaurants we weren't able to go to, and that was expected. But some restaurants were brilliant. Loch Fyne and Eureka were amazing. And other places like Zizzi's, I'm sure we can go back at a quieter time when the right people are there to talk to, and we will be able to get somewhere there as well. All in all, it's been incredibly positive. I think one of the greatest discussions that we've had is the opportunities to grow. Everyone is capable of improving and learning more to grow further into themselves and make themselves better. And that stands for businesses and corporations as well. When I spoke to Brad and Gary about being chefs at Disney World, they stated themselves that it is about collaboration. It's about you, the person with allergies, and the team in the restaurant and the business getting together to learn from each other. Everyone can help each other out in understanding allergies better and improving the allergy procedures that are already in place. And even if you don't have allergies, learning about this stuff can be incredibly helpful for future reference. If you met someone with allergies, you would know, oh, this place might work best. Even if you don't have allergies, being supportive and knowledgeable can do wonders. Just look at the allergy crew. Not every restaurant is going to be able to cater for everyone that walks through their doors. We found this out through multiple research trips and policies we've been told about throughout this investigation. But what we do know is that there are restaurants that are able to do it. Those restaurants are filled with people that are willing to learn, willing to think about how a kitchen can be changed to accommodate those with allergies. And even the ones that can't accommodate you are more than willing to tell you why, because their interest is your safety. That's how we found out about policies, or when head chefs are in, or just little details that can change how you see a restaurant. Before this vlog, I used to see many restaurants in a bad light because they couldn't cater for allergies, which is really bad, and I will be completely honest about that. I shouldn't have thought in that way. From now talking to those managers, when we've decided that it's not best for me to eat there, I have realised that it is their interest in safety and everyone in that establishment feeling comfortable, both you and the staff. And that's the entire point of this vlog, is feeling safe and comfortable. It is the first ranking on my allergy judging criteria. I think what we've learned most from this is that there are options out there, you just have to do a bit more digging to find them. It took me 2 years of research to find 2 extra restaurants that I could go to. I count that as a win. The world is learning more about allergies every day, and with that, the way people see things around allergies is changing. The way kitchens are laid out, the way information is presented, the way policies are written, even the laws, how packaging is labelled and which allergens are classed as the major allergens. People are even looking into the possibility of allergies being desensitised. And with that, more doors are opening up, including restaurant doors. All you have to do to gain this information is ask. Go into a restaurant, ask them how their kitchen works, ask them if they have any allergy procedures, ask them if they have extra information about the ingredients of their dishes. Everyone is able to find somewhere that will cater to them. You just have to ask. To be honest, I think this entire vlog series has been the answer to my question, but I should probably sum it up anyway. So, how hard is it to be served in a UK restaurant when you have multiple allergies? It's a challenge, but a challenge that can be overcome. By going into restaurants and asking them questions, you are able to decide if it is hard or not. If you go into a restaurant and ask if you can eat there and they turn you away, there are many other restaurants that you can go to. More and more places are considering how they can make things free from, or just how they can cater for people with dietary requirements. But what they need is people coming in and raising the issue. You need to go in and you need to speak to people. You need to collaborate with them so that they can think about how to cater for you, because at the end of the day it is a business and they want to be bringing in money, which means if more and more people are getting allergies, which they are, they're going to want to cater to that market. They may not get it right at first, but at least they're trying. The UK may not be like Disney right now, but it took Disney years to put these procedures in place. So to sum up, yes, it can be hard, but when you think about the bigger picture, there are a lot of restaurants that are actually willing to help. They may not get it right enough for you to feel comfortable to go in and sit down, but at least they're trying. And there will be other restaurants that you feel comfortable enough to be served at. And you going into a restaurant and asking if they can cater for you could be a spark that lights a fire. Just think, if multiple allergenic patrons walk into a restaurant and ask about how their allergy procedures work, the people that work in that restaurant will feed back to higher ups. And if enough people ask, change might happen. Yes, life with allergies is hard. Going into a restaurant with allergies is hard. But going in and at least standing there and knowing you are confident in what you are asking and being able to assess the situation to see if you are safe and comfortable is more important than anything else. It can be hard to be served in a restaurant with multiple allergies, but there are many other restaurants where it's not that hard. It is all down to you going in and trying it out. Before I go, I wanted to share with you why Chef Gary thinks it's important to cater for those with allergies.
Even though we come out there with a great deal of confidence, we've done this before, I think all of us are also a little bit scared, frankly, because we want to make sure that we're only doing good and there is no harm. But you know, when a mother or a guest comes in and pops the EpiPen out there on the table in front of you, you know, the hair on the back of my neck still stands up, because I mean, I know what the consequences are because I teach it all the time. But,
yeah.
It is important for everybody. When it comes to food allergy, you have to have 100% of the people doing 100% of their job 100% of the time, because there is no room for error with that. And I think that little saying goes beyond just take care of guests with food allergies. It should be everybody, whatever they're doing, whether they're a ditch digger or a chef or whatever. I think it's good for people to be fully engaged for whatever the brief period of time they are at work in a whole scheme of things. But it is a challenge, and it's super important for all of us, and we take a lot of pride in it. It's cool to be talking to you because there is an impact, and it's a very personal impact. And we take a great deal of pride in it, as Brad said. So, and we enjoy seeing you all come back and flourish. So, and enjoy your visits here. So that is definitely that's our version of the magic.
Yeah.
Only explorers get in here.
And that has been Willow versus Allergy. Bye!
Do you think you got what it takes? What's wrong? Can't you talk? Hey, I don't bite. You and me, we're in a club now.